Y'all don't have sex anymore. Hey weirdos,
Hi.
Welcome to our very first video of 2022. That is so crazy. We're still in this panini 2 years later, but we're still thriving. So sorry we have not posted a video in 2022 yet. We just kind of took like a little break this first week of 2022 has just been crazy. Yep. December was like insane for us. And so we just, wanted to take a little break, but also Sam started work, but we're gonna get all into that in like a vlog so you guys can hear more about that. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to, follow along on our life. 2022 is going to be an exciting year. And we have a lot coming up and we're very excited about that.
Also follow us on social media like Instagram because we're very active on there.
That's also where we ask for your guys' assumptions and we're just going to get right into it. Start out 2022 with you guys assuming things that you don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go. You two definitely have your shit together as parents. I guess this isn't funny but true. No. Not a single parent out there has their shit together. That's just facts.
And when you think you have your shit together, your child likes to change it up on you.
Every day is different, so there's no way you could actually have your shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One thing works one day, does not work the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Sam is more sensitive than Alyssa.
I mean, didn't we already all know that?
Yeah. Are you new here?
I cried everything.
And I cried nothing.
Literally.
And that's why it works. You think about how your life would have been if you still lived in California. I mean, I think California will obviously always have a special place in our heart. And I think that no matter where we move, California is constantly on our brain, on our mind.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
But I don't think about how different necessarily life would be. I mean, we're still in a pandemic, so.
Yeah. Sex is not hot. Haha. Sorry, for some reason I thought of this assumption and was curious. You'll never know.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the day, you guys can assume what you want about our sex lives, but also at the end of the day, you will truly never know.
Yeah. And we can say whatever we want, and you can choose to believe us or not.
But I feel like it is.
I mean, I feel like everybody has their own thing. Everybody, I'm sure, thinks that their own sex life is hot or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
And you know what? We're never gonna film it, so no one's ever gonna see it but us. So you're just gonna take our word for it.
Yeah.
That it is. Oh, we don't film it. Sam's the tough parent.
No.
No? You think I am?
I think you're more tough in certain things.
You're more of a bottom and Sam is more of a top. What do you think? I think we switch.
Yeah.
It just flips back and forth.
Yeah.
I assume that Alyssa is the funniest of the two of you. You will assume right. I assume you guys are already getting ready for baby number 2.
Y'all can assume what you want.
We're gonna tell you when we tell you.
Yep.
But
you're gonna like it.
But we have nothing to tell you. So lesbian deathbed is real. Not in this relationship. No. I mean, I think it's a real thing. To be honest, I never really heard of that term until people started saying it about us. But I never knew what it meant.
Yeah.
But it wasn't true. So I was like, why do people just assume this?
But honestly, I mean, we've gone through periods in the past of
yeah, when Avery had colic, we literally, when I say we got 20 minutes of sleep a day, that was it.
Yeah.
So you were
the last thing on your mind is oh,
yeah, you're
let's get busy.
Yeah, you're I need to
shower, eat, laundry, everything
that's
else.
It. Yeah. When Avery had colic, there was nothing going on, and I think people just kind of went with that and rolled with that ever since, and I don't know why. Y'all wish Avery was a boy.
No, we wish Avery to be whoever she wants to be.
Yeah, but that's also not saying that if she ever told us oh, I feel like a boy, or I feel like neither, or I feel like both, or whatever, we're gonna be dope. What do you want us to call you? What's your pronouns?
Yeah. We're just rolling with it. All we can do is wait for her to tell us these things.
Yeah. You regret being on the internet sometimes.
Sometimes.
I think sometimes it is hard. I mean, but we've also learned over the years how to make it not as hard as it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, we've also learned not to necessarily take things to heart as much anymore. Because being on the internet, You have to have some thick skin.
I feel like Sam doesn't like to show off on camera too much. We kind of get this like a lot with like Sam not talking a lot like in vlogs and whatever. I am the one who comes up with most of the videos. I'm the one who feels comfortable holding the camera. Sam does not really feel comfortable holding the camera. For the most part, Sam doesn't really know like what's going on. Like she knows what's going on, but I meant like when we
like in life I do.
When we're filming, I feel like Sam is just kind of like going with the flow.
So Alyssa edits too. And Alyssa, when she thinks of a video, she already has something in her head how it's going to look.
You're in a much better place in the relationship now than you were in Texas.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I also don't think that our relationship was like bad in Texas. We were just
we
like
went through like in the beginning when we first moved there, because we were dealing with colic, and then all of a sudden we get thrown into a pandemic. You know, being together like nonstop had like done it, but like you add all of those stresses into it, like of course there's going to be more fighting and stuff.
It was just like a weird time. Like Texas was like not what we expected. So like it was a really hard situation for us.
Yeah.
And so of course, like Sam said, there's gonna be like those hardships because it was a truly hard situation. Y'all don't have sex anymore. Not true. 3 times last week.
Oh my god.
I mean, what people are just like, it's so wild to me that people truly assume these things. And I feel like unless we like are just like honest and like
watch, people in the comments are gonna be like, that's it?
Right? You're gonna be like, I'm like, is that not enough?
Can't do anything.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, like we're a real couple. Couples have ups and downs where they, you know, they want to have sex and they don't want to have sex and they want to have sex. And
sometimes you're on a period and you don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, it's just, you know what? But we do have sex, and I think this narrative like is so crazy to me because like we are a real couple. I think the people that say these things must not be like real couples, because there's no way you're just like doing it like bunnies like 24/7 for 7 years straight. Like that's not realistic. And I also think
especially bringing like children into the picture.
Yeah,
you know,
children
like,
and a pandemic. But like we do have sex. Like I said, we have sex 3 times last week. Go us. And I just think that like
I can't with you.
This narrative, I think it all started because like in the beginning of YouTube, we definitely over-sexualized our relationship. And I felt like because we had to do that, because that was kind of like what everyone was doing.
Everyone was doing it because, let's be honest, that's what got you views.
Yes. And then we took a step back and realized that we were ashamed to tell people in our real life, like, this is what we did. I didn't want people to go and look at that because I felt like that wasn't a realistic view on a relationship. And to us, I feel like that to me is more important, to show people on the internet, you know, young, lesbian, whatever, LGBT people, what a real
even ones
relationship,
who are older.
Yeah, what a real relationship looks like. There's ups, there's downs, there's sex, there's no sex. But again, sex 3 times last week, okay?
Oh, okay. You're done.
You're done. You're done.
You're done.
You thought you were gonna break up after Avery was born. No. I don't think so. I truly think we needed each other the most.
Yeah.
After Avery was born. In the like when Avery was first born, truly we needed each other more than we had ever needed each other, because colic truly was one of the hardest things you can go through, like as a parent. I mean, probably not the hardest thing you can go through, but for us it was the hardest thing that we had gone through as parents. And like we definitely could not have done it without each other. Yeah. So
we needed the,
it was
like,
actually
the
the
opposite.
It was like the opposite of like, oh, you wanted to break up. No, we were like, we are in this together. We're stuck together. We hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Let us know what you guys want to see this year. Like I said before, we have exciting stuff coming up in 2022. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video.
If you have any other assumptions that we didn't answer or
comment down below.
You thought of, put it down below.
Love you guys. Bye.